So today we're joined by professional footballer Tom Pugh, who's currently at Scunthorpe United. We're joined with Tom now, and I'm gonna ask him first to explain a bit about himself, his upbringing. So fire away, Tom.
Thanks for having me today. About myself, started off at Leeds about under eights. So before that, obviously, just the Sunday League stuff.
Yeah.
Leeds about under eight, stayed there all the way up to about under 16s. Didn't get a scholarship there. Trialled at a few clubs at like Burnley, Wednesday, Sheffield United, a few clubs. Anyway, went to Scunny, and they offered me something straight away, so something I couldn't turn down, so I took it. That was a scholarship. Did that for 2 years, and in that 2 years, I tried with the first team quite a bit. Made my debut when I was still a scholar, and then that's when I got offered a professional contract, and then so I'm into my second year professional contract now. So it's going well at the moment. Yeah, enjoying it.
Brilliant. So obviously we've been asked a few questions to ask yourself, Tom. So I've got a load here that we're going to fire through. So obviously you played with many great players, haven't you, in your time, and played against them. So we'll obviously start with first. Who's the best player you've played with on the same team, would you say?
Played with? There's quite a few, to be fair. I think every player that I've played with has been up there with, obviously, because we're in professional football, they're all decent. But a few big names would be Connor Townsend, he's at West Brom, playing in the Prem. Dwayne Holmes, he's at Derby. Dylan Levitt, he's at Man U and playing international with Wales. There's a few, there's loads I could mention, but that's off my head.
Right. Well, next one we'll go. Who's the best player you've played against?
Played against? This one's tough. I can always remember one. It was in the Youth Cup against Chelsea, third round.
Yeah.
And we came across the likes of like Hudson-Odoi, Billy Gilmore, Ethan Ampadu, Reece James, Conor Gallagher, all them came up. So obviously they're all big names now. And then also I think in the Cup Checker Trade last year, I came across, we played Sunderland, so there was loads. There was Pam Tillamon in there. There was Aidan McGeady. So all names that I've played against, and they're all obviously good at football.
Brilliant. So obviously one thing you didn't explain at the start of that, you've actually represented your country at youth level. So obviously representing Wales. What did that exactly mean to you, obviously representing your country?
Obviously it means a lot because half of my family are Welsh, so I've got a lot of background with them. With half my family's living there, and my dad's Welsh. So and obviously to represent a country is like top tier, isn't it? So moment of it.
So obviously you scored as well, didn't you, when playing for Wales? Who did you play against? That can you remember who you played against and what your goal was like?
I remember it was. I was literally meant to go to. Where was I meant to go? Ayia Napa with the boys on a lads' holiday.
Yeah.
On the Monday, and then on the was it a Sunday? I got a call saying that I'm in the squad for the Wales against Albania in Albania. So I had to cancel my plans for Ayia Napa and just go straight. They sent a taxi down straight to Wales. Did a few training sessions in Wales, and then flew out to Albania, and then played in Albania. So, and then weather we're discussing, it was like 30 odd degrees playing in that heat. It was minging. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really do much pre-season because we broke up, and I thought I'd fix off. So obviously I got lads holiday coming up. I thought I'd do it all after. So it's come up to anyway. We're playing at Albania. It comes to about this, I want to say like 60th minute or something. I come on, and then 10 minutes later we have a free kick, and I run at front post and not hit in.
Yeah.
Score Pugh.
It's not like you scoring an header, is it, Pugh? Right. Obviously, a good question next. What's some good coaches that you've worked with? Obviously, who would you say is the best caliber of coaches that you've worked with? that would you learn the most off? Would you say?
I've had high-profile. Would you say? I've had high-profile coaches. So I've had Thierry Henry when I was at Wales, Tony Pugh, who were when I was at Wales, they had a few like that coach me there. Patrick Vieira were there, but he didn't do any coaching because I was with the he did more on like the back four and stuff like that, whilst Henry did like more the attacking, and that's when I was like more of an attacking player. But yeah, obviously I've had a few managers and stuff like that have influenced me more because they've spent more time with me and stuff like that to push me forward. So, but yeah, you can't go wrong with a bit of Thierry Henry, can you?
So just quickly, just a question. Obviously, if England or Wales are playing, who are you supporting? Is it Wales? Is it?
They were always asking me this.
Or do you just stay neutral?
I support them both. I'm 50-50 on that. Half my family's Welsh, half my family's English. Yeah. So, both. But obviously, I want them both to do well. Yeah, it don't faze me.
Right. So next question, obviously, is best moment of your career. So obviously, you might say Wales, obviously, but if you had to pick maybe a few key moments of your career where you say they're up there so far, obviously you're very young in your career. What best moments of your career so far would you say? Pick a few out.
Well, obviously there's a few, but obviously we're scoring for the Wales team under 21s. That's got to be up there, without a doubt. And then obviously there's the little ones like, well, not little, but like just coming on for the first team and stuff like that. So obviously making your debut, coming on in the cups, even just travelling to away games, being on the bench, the experience, it's class.
Yeah. So obviously we've got a few more questions here now. So obviously these are maybe some things that after your career that you might not even thought of yet, but obviously we'll ask you anyway. So have you thought about after your career yet? What do you want to do? Would you go into coaching? Obviously, we know your dad. Obviously, he's a fantastic coach, isn't he? Would you want to get into that, would you say?
I haven't really thought that far down the line, but obviously I want to stay in football because it's all I've known. Yeah. Literally, since young, I ain't tried out anything different. But yeah, I'd like to stay in football, do coaching, and just see where it goes from there.
So there's another funny question. What would you do if you weren't a footballer? Obviously, you're a man of many talents. Obviously, I know. So what would you do if you weren't a footballer?
Not gonna lie, I don't even know. I ain't got a plan B. I've just always been 100% with football, but
no, nothing. You don't know.
I hadn't even thought about it in depth. Obviously, you need to think about it. It's your career, isn't it? But I couldn't tell you.
Right. So obviously, we're going to go on to academy experience. Obviously, you've been in an academy since you were very, very young. So what were the academy experience like? Obviously, you've been there all your life pretty much, haven't you? So what was that like? Because obviously it's very different to obviously grassroots stuff, isn't
it? It's class. I've made friends for life there. So obviously that's the main part. You need to enjoy it, especially at that young age. I made friends now that obviously I'm still keeping contact now, and they're even pushing on in their career. So like Jack Clark, one of my good mates, Ollie Casey. I've got loads of mates at Leeds that obviously have moved on, or if not, still there. But yeah, it's just enjoying it, and that's what I did. I love going after school. Obviously, I missed out on stuff like, cause at that age, people are always going out, to the park playing footy and whatnot. But I was the one that was travelling to Leeds like 2, 3, 4 times a week, and but it's what I loved, and I don't regret one bit.
So obviously, if you could tell the viewers, obviously, what ages you represented Wales at, because obviously, was it 21s that you represented them more times as well? Or
it was when I was 19, I played for the under 21s, but when I was younger, I was more in the development bit.
Yeah.
So I've been in around that. So, but yeah, mainly just I've played 2 games for the under 21s. Hopefully, I can get many more.
Yeah. So obviously, am I right? I may be wrong here, but did your dad did he represent Wales at youth level as well? I can edit this out if it's wrong.
I believe he did. I know there's a cap down.
Is there a cap?
Nah.
So I hope I'm right.
Downstairs.
So obviously that must mean a lot to you as well, that your dad's obviously represented Wales at youth level, and now you have as well. So obviously that's obviously a big moment for the Pugh family, surely.
Yeah, but he didn't score, did he?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So obviously, if you want to tell them a bit about obviously the position you play, Tom, what kind of player you are, just tell us, the viewers, a bit about
that. When I was younger, I've always been a striker or a winger, just because I was younger, and then because I was small, scored a few goals, and then I think just over time, I like being in more centre of the pitch, more involved. So I changed to a mid when I was at Leeds, and then I watched other players play that were older than me, and I wanted to just change the way I played, because I didn't think that I could do it. Just the fact that I thought the best for me to progress was to be more of the player that I am now, which was like a more energetic box-to-box player, get stuck in, get the play going, stuff like that. But in my youth team at Scunthorpe, I played right back my first year, just because of the numbers. We didn't really have a right back, so obviously I just want to be on the pitch and playing. So I didn't mind playing right back, and I enjoyed it. And that's when I came across Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've played everywhere. I've played left back, played centre back the other week against Huddersfield in a under 23s game. Played right back, centre mid, and then obviously wings and forward. But I can't play next. I can't touch the ball. But
Yeah. So obviously the last question that we're going to get onto is quite a tricky question, to fair. Where would you want to be in 10 years' time?
Where would I want to be? I don't know. Looking back, say if I've played 10 years and looking back, I'd want to think that I've achieved what I can. I don't know what the most things that I want now. So I'd want to obviously win an FA Cup, win a cup in general, because get promotion, play to the highest I can, and and see where it takes me. It's all down to me, isn't it? So we'll see.
Right, thanks for your time, Tom. We appreciate it. We wish you all the best of luck for your career, and we'll be keeping an eye on it.
No worries. Thanks for having me. Cheers.